Hello, you all, and thanks for tuning back in today. I had received an Avon order 2 or 3 days ago, and I have been bagging it up and getting it ready to deliver. So I was getting ready this morning on this dreary, cold Saturday morning to go out and do some Avon deliveries. And I had ordered for myself, I had several items, of course, in my little Christmas box, I say, from Avon through my UPS driver. But I had received this FMG Match Blur Primer. It's oil control primer blur. A lot of times in the T-zone area, especially, people will have a oil problem, or occasionally just all over your face you have an oil problem, and this is to help to blur that oil problem and help control the oil production. But I don't really have an oil problem with my skin. It's usually pretty normal. Sometimes it gets a little bit more dry. But with this product, I was, of course, going through my Avon brochure like I always do and reading about all my products that Avon has. And I come across this one a few campaigns back, and I was wondering, I would really like to try that and see what it does. So this past time that I ordered, I went ahead and I ordered it off of my many wish list products that I have. If you don't have a wish list, maybe you would need to start just jotting down stuff that you would like to have from the Avon brochures that I bring you. And then if you can't, of course, like me, I can't get them all at one time, so I just get like one every order, or one or two every order, depending on the price and how much I can afford that week. So it's a good idea just to keep, even like you do your, I don't know, your Walmart grocery list. You write it on, I have a grocery list on the fridge that I jot down what I need, and then when I go, I get it accordingly to our needs and our wants and our affordability. So anyway, back, not to get off rambling again today, back to my product I got. Right here it is in the Avon brochure. And it's got the description right here above. The price is regular $19. It was on sale last week for $15.99. And I'm just going to read to you out of the book what it says and what attracted it to me. FMG oil and helps control oil and create a shine-free canvas. FMG Match Blur Oil Control Primer, Balm, Sheer Mattifying Formula, Special Blurring Powder, helps reduce the look of fine lines and pores. With nutmeg extract for antioxidant benefits, includes sponge applicator, free from talc and paraffins. Okay, what got me in that description was reduce the look of fine lines and pores. So we all know that I've been combating some pores, or some fine lines, wrinkles, and pores, but I have noticed these ones here on my chin that is more visible, especially I can't see them like looking in here very much. But then when I put my glasses on, I'm like, where did those come from? So I have them on my chin, some on my nose, and on the right here on the side of my nose. And if you all have any pore problems on your face, you probably notice them in this area first. A lot of times people get them on their forehead as well. I do have some fine lines on my forehead, but as of now, thank goodness, I do not have the pores up there as of yet. So I thought, what can I do? I've been thinking for a while, what can I do to reduce the visibility of these? Because even with my FMG or my Cashmere Complexion foundation, or any foundations that I have been using, you could still identify the pores. After I put my glasses on, I was like, it's like when I dust my house. I look at my house, it's clean. I put my glasses on and I'm like, where did the dust come from? So I hope I'm not the only one out there that has this same problem. I don't want you to have any problem with your eyes, but I just hate to be alone in any of my troubles. But anyway, I wanted to open this up and share it with you all for the first time. So we will get it out. It's now like in a little tin can. Matches all the other FMG products with the black can with the white writing here on there. Let's see how, I don't know, yeah, it just screws off. And it does have the sponge applicator. And it has a little film cover on it. There we go, got that off. And as you can see, if I can get that light off of it here, it is like a balmy, kind of like a wax balm feeling. And it comes off just clear, basically, from what I can see here. And I do have my glasses on, and it just looks like a clear, thick balm, solid balm. Comes off just a little bit visible. So I guess the best thing to do, I don't know if to set it with the sponge or my finger would be better. If I can see here exactly which one to do. I think I'm just going to start with my finger on my nose here and just kind of just a really light scent to it, nothing bad, kind of like a fresh, a little, tiny bit of a clean medical scent, if that makes any sense. But not enough that you can even really, if I wasn't sniffing it, trying to see what it smelled like, I don't think I would hardly even notice it putting it on. I always have a problem right here under my nose with my foundation staying on. And I just wonder, put it down here, maybe it will help with any of those lines here, that if you have any lipstick bleeding, may help fill those fine lines up. I'm looking in my mirror over here that is magnified so I can see better than in my camera here that it's actually my phone that I do my videos in. And they come on down in this area. So right now, it says the fine lines and pores. So right now, I'm not going to worry about trying to fill in any fine lines or cover them up today. I just really wanted to see what it would do with the pores. To cover those, make them less visible. So I'm just putting it on and then trying to pack it in, trying to fill the pores up if that's possible. Okay, I did the nose area, so I will try my chin area with the little sponge applicator that came with it. I'm just going to dip it in, dot it on it. Like I said, it's almost a clear, barely visible residue. And I was going to put it on my chin where I have problems. I think I will actually work in there. Feels like I can get it in more controllable with my finger. Since this is the first time I'm using it, I don't really know if that is true or not. So I'm doing it the same way with the little applicator as I did with my finger. I'm just getting it on the applicator, putting it on and pressing it in where I see pores. And since I don't have on my nose, it was hard to see with my glasses or get to it with my glasses. So actually I can put my glasses on and see better on how it goes on, how to put it onto my chin area here. What kind of makeup mirrors do you all use out there? Anyone got any good magnifying mirrors with lights on them? That's what I have, but some of the light is going out and some it's not very big. It's like a 8-inch circle, and it's still hard for me to see. So I would like to have something that is bigger to where I could see like my whole head at least, with some of it a normal view to where you could actually see, like putting your blush on, because if you use this magnifying mirror, always put your blush on. A lot of times you get it too heavy. Your foundation is the same way. You want to put all that stuff on in just a regular mirror, like your bathroom mirror. But since I'm not in my bathroom doing the videos here, I would like just a regular mirror part of it to put that makeup on with. And then I need a magnifying area, possibly like this 8-inch circle that has a good lighting on it to where I could actually see and not starting to peel off. I've had this one for, oh Lord, 40 years, I guess. It's been a really good mirror. It's a Conair, been a great mirror. Had no problems with it until just a couple of years ago when it started getting like, just the mirror part of it was trying to flake off and a couple of the lights went out. But 30 years, I think that's been a really good mirror. So I wouldn't care to find another good Conair one again also. But I need a magnifying part of it to be magnifying, just so I could do my eye makeup to where you have to get in and actually see what you're doing, and putting your lipstick on and like doing your eyebrows, that type, the little more tedious stuff to where you can see, where you can see more, knock you over. But I would like to have another mirror. So if y'all have any suggestions out there, what you're using, something that you find that is very helpful, if you could just give me maybe a review down below, or which one you use, or which one you think is really a good product, something that I might be looking for. Just list it down below, because I am looking for a new makeup mirror. Okay, I've worked on these with this applicating sponge that was with it. I actually, as of now, of course this is my first time using it, as of now I feel like I have more control, or worse, right here in this spot right here. But I feel like I have more control with my finger than I did the sponge. If you can see just a little bit, it just looks like you can just see where I twirl my finger around in there. Nothing really is like visibly gone. Just an area where you can see that I have had my finger on it. So this, I'm assuming this here is going to last me a long time, at least till the product becomes rinsed or whatever. As long as I keep it shut up good and take good care of it, I think it's going to last me a really long time, because it doesn't take just a very, very small bit. And you can't, like now, I can't even tell that any is gone, just where my finger has been. So it's going to last for a long time. I think what did I do? There it is. I'm going to put this back on here just to help preserve, keep any air out of it. I will go ahead and put my sponge back on there in case I want to use it again. Just make sure I screw it back on good. So keep any air out of there that I can keep out. The more air that hits your product, your product will last longer. Is that a word? Less, longer, more longer? Longer? Your product will last longer. There we go. And as of right now, I can tell that it has made a difference in what I'm seeing just before I put my foundation on. I have my, if you notice, I'm looking pretty dark under here, pretty purpley. I've not been sleeping well. I have my cashmere complexion. Even with my glasses on, people, I cannot see what the name of this is, what the color is. But it is the cashmere complexion concealer that I'm going to put under my eyes. And I have the cashmere complexion foundation I'm going to put on. But like I can, even with this one, you can see it, I am jealous of you. Even with my glasses on, I can't see what the name of that is. So I'm not for sure what color either one of these are, but that's what I'm going to put on and wear today. But before I even put on my concealer, my eyes, is like I said, they look pretty wore out this morning. Like I said, I've not been sleeping well. I actually had a little tumble in the house the other day, and have several broken ribs on my right side. So it doesn't matter how I lay, I can't find any comfort to sleep. And as soon as I move, it wakes me up. So I've not been sleeping very good at all. So I'm going to just brighten my eyes up with this vitamin C brightening eye cream. It's got a little pump on it. You just pump out just the tiniest bit of product. It is like a yellow goldish color product. And I'm just going to dab a little bit underneath each eye. So when I put my get it on there. So when I put my concealer on, it'll be a little bit bright underneath that concealer, and hopefully my eyes will look a little bit brighter and not so just makes, oh, I got a little bit too much there, but just not make me look so tired. That is my plan. Okay, and while that's drying, I'm going to put some of my foundation on real fast in the area that I have put the blurring primer on, just to see what it looks like, to see if it covers them up and makes them less visible than the other primers that I have been using. So I've got my FMG, or I don't know if it's, like I said, I can't read it, but it's the Cashmere Complexion. It comes out with a little wand here, and it has a little doe foot applicator. It does also have a little pivot inside that doe foot applicator that collects the product. So you have, actually when you pull it out, you actually have more product on there than what you may believe that you have on. So it goes a pretty good ways. I'm just going to put some on here, dotted around in the area where I put that blurring primer on. And we will see what it does. And I have my new, should have picked up and seen which brush I needed, my new Avon foundation brush, complexion blending brush, and blush powder brush. So this is the one that I'm looking for. Oops, got makeup on my glasses, of course. Just going to blend this in. Just kind of do it where it gets over my lips too. It'll help your lipstick stay on. And I do really like these brushes. They are dense. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look. It's awesome. Look at my nose. Let me put my glasses on and see what it looks like with them on, because without my glasses, you can see. And look at my chin. Do you see the difference? I still see some of that. This one, this pore here, and this one out here is a lot deeper and bigger than the other one. So I still see those a little bit. And I still see a few right here. And on my nose, like right in here. But this area, and like on the side of my nose here, in this area, I see or don't see a lot of the pores that I saw before. So with the first use of that product, of the blur, I'm really liking it. I can see that there is a difference. This whole entire chin area here, I'm probably rubbing my makeup off now, but this whole chin area here, that I can see the pores. It's not near as visible. Somebody's going to be awfully close to me to be able to see them now. You got a dry spot right there a little bit. I should put some moisturizer on first, which I didn't do. I was excited to see how my new primer was working. I can still see them right there. So next time I apply it, I'm going to put on just a little bit more right here in this area and make sure I push it in really good and get it like flat with my skin. And also on the top of my nose right here in this area, I will put it on maybe a little bit thicker than what I did before and just keep it pushing it in a little bit more and see what that does with them, with my pores, of course. But right now, this area looks really nice. Right now, I'm really pleased. We're really satisfied with it. And see what my eyes is doing here. They do look somewhat brighter. They still have the red, purplish complexion, but at least they are brighter than they was when I put on the brightening. So now I'm just going to finish my face with my rest of my foundation and finish putting on my concealer. Hopefully cover up these eyes a little bit. They do look much brighter than they did before. So with the concealer over top, hopefully I can cover a bit of this non-sleep eye happening thing up. And I thank you all for watching. This would be an A in my book so far. I really love the way it went on. I love the way it sets on my face. It kind of makes just a satiny feel to my skin before applying my foundation. Even with my foundation on, it feels more just like a satin finish to it. And like I said, it has covered up quite a bit of those visible pores. Can't really speak how it does with the oil control because, like I said, I don't have any oil problems with my skin so far. So, but I can't really speak with that. But I do know it gives just a real satiny finish to your skin. Feels really nice. Has covered up some of the imperfections along with the pores. Can't see them near as well as I could before with, without the primer, without the primer. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my makeup up for the day. I wanted just to share that product with you. Got to get busy, got to get loaded up, got to get out of this house and get my Avon delivered. And I hope y'all have a very, very nice Saturday, a wonderful weekend, and just enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you don't mind. Give me a comment, and please give me some ideas about what kind of makeup mirror I might be interested in. I'm really needing to get one. Your all's opinion matters to me. And I thank you for watching. Thank you. Don't forget to share me. All right, y'all have a good weekend. I'll catch you later.